Hi everyone, it's Donna from Little Spaceman Paper Crafts, and I am bringing you my first design team video today of 2017 for Gareth at Embellishment.com. I'm going to be doing some cards using a distress ink background, and I'm really loving the silhouette sort of look lately. I got this stamp a while ago and I've never used it, and I did the distress ink backgrounds, and then since I got the Hampton Art stamping tool stamp press, I can get really crisp images. So I'm going to use that sort of distress ink background. I'm going to do that on some cards, and then what I'm going to do is use these items from Gareth's store, and I'm going to use this stencil here, and then I'm also going to use some fairy images also from Gareth's store, and then a few sentiments that I've got from other stamp sets. So I'm just going to do three. I've cut and scored my card bases, and these are 4x4 cards. So I'm just going to start doing the backgrounds. Now, what I'm using, the colours I've picked out are squeezed lemonade, picked raspberry, dusty concord, and some tumbled glass. So they're the four colours that I'm going to be using to do these backgrounds, and they're all going to be pretty similar. Some will have different areas more intensified than others, and I'm going to be using this blending tool. This blending tool is available from Little Acres Creations as well, so pop over there if you want one of these blending tools. Okay, so I'm going to start with the squeezed lemonade, and the thing to do that I find works so much better when you're doing ink blending backgrounds is be really light, and always start off the cardstock and slowly build up the colour. It takes a bit of a while to get a good coverage, but just a real light hand and just build it up slowly. Just take your time. And then while I've got the yellow out, I will do the other two as well. I'm going to use the same colours, but I'm just going to blend slightly different. I'm just going to put it in this bottom corner here. And a little bit more intense at the bottom. And then I'll just get the final one. I'll do the same thing, but I'm going to make this the top corner. In fact, I might do two corners on this one. Again, just a really light hand. And then when you pick your other colours to work with, you want to pick colours that actually go together really quite well, or blend easily I should say. So I'm now going in with the picked raspberry, and again you start off the page very gently, bring that in, because this is a lot more intense of a colour than that squeezed lemonade. You see the tone in there is almost creating like a mid-tone. And then I might need to just go back in with a bit more squeezed lemonade. So I am going to do all these backgrounds, and then I'm going to speed all this in so you can watch me do it, and then we'll be back to do the silhouette stamping and stenciling. Okay, so that's our three different distressed backgrounds, and you can see I've used the inks in different ways, so they all look different but with the same colours. You could also do this with a bigger sheet and then cut it all down if you'd rather, if you're making more than one card. So the first one I'm going to do the stenciling first, and I'm just going to take that stencil out. Well, this is actually a really quite thick like plastic stencil. That's really good. So I want to do it so I've got room to put a sentiment. I want the sentiment to go down there. I'm not sure what sentiment I'm going to use, so I'm just going to tape that stencil down. I'm just going to use a little bit of washi and tape this down. So you want to make sure it's quite taut, and then I'm just going to do the sides as well, just so it doesn't move. What I'm going to use is just a finger dobber, and I'm going to use my VersaFine, and I'm just going to dab the colour on and just build up the dark colour a bit at a time. Hold of my paper at the bottom and just peel that off there. Put that to one side, clean that in a minute. That's really cute. So the sentiment I'm going to use on this one, I think, is this one. I think, do you know what, this is a really funny one. Look, swing by sometime soon. I think I'll use that. That's from my favourite things set. This is only a new one. I haven't used this set yet. Is it going to fit? It will just fit. Okay, so I'll just bring my Stamp Perfect in. And just pop that there. then just ink that up. I think that's so cute, so I'm going to put that to one side and let that dry, and then we're going to work on the others. I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to do a fair bit of stamping. Okay, so I'm going to put the next piece in now. I think maybe this way, and get the little fairy stamp set. I love this one. So we have her on the edge there, and if we have this one swinging from up there. Okay, so I'm just going to ink those up again with the VersaFine. I love these fairy stamps, I really do, and I love the fact that I've got a Stamp Perfect as well now, because I can re-ink. Yeah, see, we need a good bit more re-inking on there, so we'll do that one again. We may have to do this 2 or 3 times, I think, just to get it as dark as I would like. Yeah, just once more, and I think that will be it. Oh, that's lovely. Love that. Okay, so I'm just going to give these stamps a wipe over. That's really cute. That just says hang in there. Which I think is really nice because the little fairies are hanging. So more. Okay, so that's our second card panel done. I'm going to leave that one now to dry. Hi guys, okay, my battery died, but while I was stamping I moved my cardstock, so I'm going to not use this this one. So I'm just going to mount these. I'm going to use the purple and the blue, and all we're going to do is just stick them down to our cards, our card bases. So these are so much fun to do and really easy, and they have a lovely effect, I think. I love the silhouette effect, I really do, love it. And then I'll use the purple base for this one. And there we go, 2 really quick and simple cards using the fairy stamps and the tree and swing stencil from Embellishment Emporium.com.